What's going on, everybody? Howie Dewey here from the Degenerate Gamblers. Can you believe it? We're down to the Final Four. Can you believe I'm saying Final Four in college football? We started this baby off in August, and we're getting towards the end here. We're at the Final Four of the college football playoffs. It's been an unbelievable year. A couple surprises. You look at the SEC. I think they've won the national championship the last 13 out of 20 years. Um, and they have one team left, which at Texas, are they a true SEC team yet? I don't know. Big 12 last year, SEC this year. I don't know. I don't know what to say. But look, here we are. Let's start Thursday night down in Miami, where I think it's going to be a great game. We have Penn State. Does Penn State, I've been kind of pissed on them all year. Do they deserve to be here? Yeah, absolutely they do, man. I mean, look, Penn State, they are here. They've made it. They beat a couple solid teams to get here, beat SMU, beat Boise last week. Um, yeah, they deserve to be here. I mean, James Franklin, he's won some big games. The knock on him is he can't win the big games. Um, Look, they're in the Final Four. Do I like them this week? No, I don't. I don't. Look, if you've been listening to this show and you listened to our show on November 25th, that was the Monday after I went to Yankee Stadium to watch Notre Dame play Army, where I bet Army and Notre Dame just steamrolled us. I told you on that show Monday that I was taking Notre Dame plus 1,500 to win the national championship. If you go back and you look at week 13 on the Degenerate Gamblers, you'll see a lot of guys bet that. A lot of guys took the plus 1,500. Somebody got it at plus 1,400. They wrote in the comments on the YouTube section. So, hey, we got a chance. We got a chance. Um, I do like Notre Dame this weekend. They're minus 2.5. Why do I like them? Listen, I like, besides Jordan Faison, the wide receiver, I love that kid, but their defense, man, their defense, they have good D-backs, great special teams. One thing you got to look at Notre Dame. This is why I think Marcus Freeman is a very smart guy. Look at his defensive coordinator, Al Golden. Al Golden was a beast at Temple. Remember Temple? I remember betting Temple when Al Golden was there. They'd win games 13-6, 10-3. I mean, then he went to Miami. Defense was solid. It's tough being a head coach. You got to do everything else. But what he's known for is defense. Golden is a defensive juggernaut. That's what he does. So, and he's Notre Dame's defensive coordinator. The offensive coordinator, Mike Denbrock. This guy was at LSU. Then he was at Cincinnati up to 2021. And I mean, they score points. So Freeman's probably got like the best defensive coordinator, best offensive coordinator in the country. What do they have as far as NFL talent? They could probably have 8, 10 guys that could get drafted. I think 12 actually, 12 draft picks. I think Penn State has 8 to 10. Listen, I like them in Miami Thursday night. I like Notre Dame to win this game. I'll take them on the money line. I'm not hedging my plus 1,500 yet. Let's wait until if they can win, get to the national championship. But I like them Thursday night. Do I respect Penn State? Absolutely. Could Penn State win? Of course. You don't know what's going to happen in these games. We've seen how many turnovers have we seen in these games? Um, but yeah, I mean Notre Dame. They beat Indiana, they beat Georgia to get here. Probably a little better strength of schedule than what Penn State's played. I mean, as far as beating SMU and Boise State. Look, I like them. I'm taking them Thursday night. Let's go to Friday. Friday night, Dallas, Texas. The Ohio State playing Texas. Is Texas a home team? Not really. You ever see Ohio State travels? Ohio State's going to have 30, 40,000 fans there, maybe more. I'm probably lowballing that quite a bit. But listen, you got Ohio State. And out of all the teams in this playoff situation, they probably have the most NFL potential draft picks. They have players. And you've seen they're firing on all 8 cylinders. They smacked Tennessee. They smacked Oregon. They're playing better than they have all season. We forget 4 weeks ago when they lost to Michigan because they look like they're like an NFL team right now. Can Texas beat them? I think they can. I think they can. They're playing in Dallas. Look, I like Texas. Texas has 11, 12 NFL potential draft picks on it, and that's what I look for. I look for who has the most potential NFL draft picks, and they probably have 11 or 12. Um, Look, you got to stop. When you play Ohio State, you got to stop Will Howard. I mean, you saw last week what Jeremiah Smith and then Abuka did. You let those guys get loose. They're going to run for 100 yards each plus in receiving. Um, Here's the thing about Will Howard. When he was at Kansas State, he never beat Texas. It's got to be a little mental thing. I know he's got a much better team now, but mentally, it's got to be a thing. Texas has probably the best defense of all these teams in the playoffs. They do. Their defensive ends, Moore, Simmons, these guys are first, second round picks. Barron, Makuba, did I say that right? That kid's probably the best defensive back, one of the best defensive backs in the country. He's going in the first round. Texas's defense they're just tough. I mean, you saw what they did last week to Oregon's quarterback. Here's the thing. If they can disrupt Will Howard, disrupt him early, make him turn the ball over, make him throw an interception, make him fumble, sack him a couple times. Will Howard's great when he's out on the lead. When he's got a lead, things are going smooth. He's unbelievable. He gets hit a couple times, makes a mistake. I mean, you saw Michigan. Um, you saw Oregon early in the season. You get to him, you make him start thinking, and this could be a very interesting game. I like Texas. I just said it. I like Texas to win this game. A lot of you guys will disagree with me, and very fair. Very fair. Uh, I respect if you have Ohio State win this thing because they're playing well. I'm going on defense here. I'm going the fact they're playing in Dallas. I'm going the fact that Will Howard's never beaten Texas. I don't know. We'll see. So I like Notre Dame. I like Texas to get to the national championship. Again, I have Notre Dame at plus 1,500. And so do a few of you guys who've listened. Because I know some of you guys in the Discord, if you like what you hear, hit the like button. Follow Howie Dewey. Get on Whop.com. Go to the Degenerate Gamblers. Go to our site. We have the best Discord in the world. We got great guys all over the country on there. Quite a few guys have Notre Dame at plus 1,500. And I'd love to get them in the finals because then we can hedge. Then we can win no matter what. And we can take, if Notre Dame does get there, we can either take Texas or Ohio State uh, and make money no matter what. So, look, I got Notre Dame playing Texas in the finals. Here's a couple bets. You can take Notre Dame money line, Texas money line, which I am. If you think both of those are going to win it, you can get them. You can get that parlay at plus 415. That's nice. Plus 415. Let's say you think Ohio State's going to win, but it could be close. You can take Notre Dame money line, Texas plus 7.5 at plus 185. That's still a nice value. That's a nice value if you like those. Again, I respect anybody that thinks I'm full of shit and that Ohio State's going to spank Texas. I understand. I just watched Ohio State all year. They have unbelievable players, but I've seen them when they don't play well. I'm not entirely sold on them. Texas is playing in Dallas. Quinn Ewers is as good as they come. Their defense, I feel, is the best out of all four of these. So I am taking Notre Dame and Texas. Those are my plays. I got to get going because I do have University of Florida upsetting Tennessee tonight in basketball. Yeah, there's a free basketball play for you. I think they beat them. Games in Florida. College basketball, we're on fire. Look, follow Howie Dewey, follow the Degenerate Gamblers, go to WAP.com, join the Discord. It's $24 a month. Something like that. It's ridiculous. And we have plays on there every night. NBA, hockey, college basketball. We're in full effect. Love you guys. It's going to be a fun Thursday, Friday. Let's go.